Okay. Hello everyone, it's me again, and we are now at the second part of our discussion. Uh, Previously, we tackled about what a computer programming is, and the second is one of the tool of computer programming, which is an algorithm. And I ask you also to find the difference of computer programming and the algorithm. Okay, so let me share to you what's the difference of these two based on the definition. And we all know that algorithm is a tool of computer programming to create an application, a software, or a system. So, siya ang just like reference para maka-create ta og software, system, or an application. So, as what we've discussed, this is also a step-by-step method or an extraction to be used in coding. So, in other words, it is just like a blueprint or a guide, okay, before we create a program. Di ba? So, mura siya sa maghimo tag balay, mo na atong blueprint para mahimo ang atong building. Okay? So, build a blueprint and then proceed sa computer programming. So the difference of these two is algorithm doesn't have a programming language yet. So if maghimo ko og application, then I don't know og kinsa ang programmer nga mo trabaho. So si Java programmer ba, si Python programmer ba, or si C programmer ba, or si JavaScript developer. So I already had an algorithm or a step-by-step instruction para mapurma ang application to proceed to computer programming. So even though wala pa ang atong programmer, so nanakoy guidaan or instruction or a blueprint. So it is just like from explanation then to application. Okay, did you see the difference? Is it clear now sa algorithm and computer programming? Okay, from paper to software, just like that. Also, previously I also mentioned the algorithm pattern, which will be start on input, process, output. Okay, so now let's start with the word input. So input is whatever you entered from your keyboard, na click from your mouse, touching from your screen, or anything that will go inside to your computer are all input. Okay, so from a word in, then put, so everything that you will feed inside or put inside is an input. But in programming, so or in algorithm, so input can be form of data, can be form of information or records that will feed to the system to be processed. Okay, na did you get it? Okay, next is for a word process. So process is a series of operation that given from inputted data by calculating, executing, or formulating in order to achieve a result. Okay, let's say, how will you get the sum if you given a number 5 and 6? So, ano mo ang pagkuha sa sum? Tagaan kag 5 ug 6. So, dapat imong i-process. So, ato i-calculate, ato i-formulate to get the answer. And what we process? Ang katong number. Okay? So, muna siya process. Last word is an output. So, such as the result, the printed document, and the answer, the product, those are coming from the process and produce a result. And this can be produced by a person, a program, or a machine. So let's say, I have a tuna fish. So I input it to the machine, and also I inputted a different kind of ingredients. Okay, so after I inputted all the required items, then the machine do a process on it. So formulating, calculating, mixing, and then after that, the output or the result will be the saman. So from tuna, and then grind sa machine or yun sa gimix. So have mga formulate, so mga sagol-sagol, and then the result is, our output is the sardines. Good, you got it, sardines ang gawas. Okay. Okay, for your next assignment, so mano siya, this is for your next assignment. Okay, so with the given images below, what items or objects would need to input and to be processed to achieve this correct output. So output is toasted bread, orange juice, ice, pizza, and canton. So unsay need nimo nga ipang input, and then so mga required nga items, mga required ingredients, and then after that imong i-process. So during process unsay gibuhat sa pag-process, and then the result is this. So output, toasted, orange juice, ice, pizza, and canton. So mo na itong output. So you can still use the pen and paper or any kind of text editor, then submit it or to our Google Classroom. So under also to algorithm topic. So naka-topic na tong manata sa computer programming, and then next is the algorithm nga topic. So under ni ato na siya assignment title nga Exer 1, das algorithm. Okay? So ato na to i-submit. Klaro na? Okay? So at least makuha nato inyong idea sa input, process, output, kay mao na siya pattern nga atong baton inig later on this topic sa algorithm. Okay? Now, we proceed to 3 types of algorithm, or the algorithm or the classification of the 3 types of control structure in algorithm. So first is the sequence. Number 2 is branching. Number 3 is loop or the repetition. Okay? So, let's go first to sequence. So, sequence refers to the line-by-line execution by which statements are executed sequentially in the same order in which they appear in the program. So, they might, for example, carry out a series read or write operations. So, arithmetic operations or assignment to variable. So, when we see sequentially, so, pasunod lang siya from top to bottom. So, di pareha sa katong branching and looping for the later topic. Kay, when we see branching, so, possible, agi siya from left or right. Or can be mo jump siya from bottom and then mo jump siya from to top. But sequence or sequentially is pasunod lang siya from top to bottom. So, the sequence control structure is the simplest of the three fundamental control structures. Okay? So, manitong timan na mao pa ni ang pinakasayon. Kay sequentially lang siya, pasunod from top to bottom. Then kuha dayon ang result. Okay? Okay. Next is we mention variables on this sequence. So, variable, so it is a placeholder of any data value. So, when we see placeholder, siya ang tigkupot. So, anything nga akong i-input, a number ba, an object ba, siya ang representative na mukupot. Okay? Mo na siya variable. So, like, example, x plus y equals 10. So, giun sa pagkuha ang 10. So, anything nga imong ibutang sa x plus y, dapat mo answer siya og 10. So, ang x, what we call a variable, and y. So, siya tig-represent nga bisag unsa nga number, dapat equal siya og 10. Can you get it? Now, so we have a policy of a variable. So this is important. Kay for my previous nga section or to my previous year nga nagtudlo ko sa programming 1, so daghan ang makalimot ani sa policy sa variable. So variable, so an identifier or a variable must starts with a letter E na capital to Z. So dagko, so letter siya, or E to Z nga small caps, or letter, any letter then followed by a number. Okay? Or more letters, or it can be letters, numbers, or it can be letters, number, letters. Just like that. So, mao na siya format sa variable. Then, dili pwede is special character such as at, space, decimal point, percent, and etc. So, including ang underscore. Okay? So, mo na policy sa itong algorithm including underscore. So, dili sad siya pwede. All kinds of special character. If maghimo taog or maggamit tag variable, magrepresent taog letter or a number nga atong isod sa variable. Okay? So, mo na policy sa atong variable. Okay. So here are some examples of acceptable variables. Okay, so mode, M-O-H-D. So letter, small letter, then followed by a letter. And then Zara. Okay, letter, and then EBC. And then capital letter, then followed by a letter. Or this. So anything of letter is pwede nga mag-start. Then dire, so A, then followed by a number, then couple of letters, and then followed by a number. Then this. Then also, here are some examples of not acceptable variables. So this. So ngano ding sayop ni? Because it is started by a number. So di siya pwede. Then dire is it is started by a special character, and then di sad ta pwede nga na ay special character if maghimog variable. And the other one is naa siya special character even though nag-start siya og letter. But we did not allow any special character. Okay? Next is this. Move space name. So, special character is space. So, di siya pwede gihapon. So, E plus 1, 2, 3. So, special character is ang plus. Okay? So, and so on. Okay? Think, subtanda, ang variable. So, it is a placeholder or a representative of any kind of data that we will input later to our algorithm. So, siya ang magkupot sa possible nga atong i-input unya sa algorithm or ang output unya sa algorithm. Okay? Or the result. Okay. So, before writing an algorithm for a problem, so one should find out are the inputs to the algorithm and what are the expected output after running the algorithm. So, manitimanan ha, should find out what is or are the inputs to the algorithm and what will be the expected output during running the algorithm. Okay? Mo na timan-an nato or mo na atong tan-awon unya sa problem nato. So, pangitaon ang input and then ang possible nga output. Okay? Okay. Mo ra ay concept sa atong algorithm. Pangitaon nimo ang input and then pangitaon sa nimo ang expected nga output. Unsa may result. Since before, while writing algorithms, so we will use following symbols for different operations. Okay? Di ta maghimhimog ato ang symbol. Just like sa multiplication. So, dili pwede x. So, di siya pwede x. Then sa division, di siya pwede katong dot, dash, dot. So, di siya pwede. So, mo na itong gamiton. Kaning forward slash. Okay? So, these are the different symbols that we will use during operation. So, plus symbol, it is used for addition. So, dash symbol, it is used for subtraction. And asterisk symbol, it is used for multiplication. And forward slash symbol, it is used for division. And the percent symbol, it is used for modulo. So, unsa din ang modulo? So, modulo is like when we divide a number and then the remainder of that is our modulo. So, you can search it also para di mo maglisod. So, unsa nang modulo. Okay? Now, okay. This is an example problem of algorithm. Okay. Our problem is to find the area of a circle of radius r. Okay. Now, diba? Based sa definition is dapat when you write an algorithm, you should find out og unsay input nga required sa problem, based sa problem, and what will be the expected output. Okay. Now, based on this problem, what will be our input or the required to be processed? What do you think? So, input will be a radius. Okay? So, dili ta maka-process or maka-calculate if wala tay radius. So, mo na atong required nga input. Now, unsa expected nato nga output? Unsa day dapat magawas ana if ako ni isolve ang problem? What do you think? Say dapat magawas. Okay. So, ang dapat magawas ana is ang area of a circle. So, mao na atong expected nga output. Kakuha ta sa area of a circle. Makakuha ta sa result ana. So when we create an algorithm, so step 1, so matang ingon ha, if we create an algorithm, step will begin to start. So, naarabay uban sa katong ubang assignment ninyo, wa magsugod sa start. So, start is a symbol nga nganha nag-start ang atong algorithm. Okay? Step 2 is to read or can be input. So, pwede rag read R or can be input R. Okay? This moom ni atong required sa problem nga mag-input ta og reduce. But I am using a variable R. Take note ha, nagamit na ko variable nga R instead of reduce. Kaya reduce basin tinapulan ba? Diba? Kasagaras mga IT magtapulan ba? So instead of reduce, pwede sa ko gamit og reduce nga word. Kay di man siya wala man siya special character, di ba? Wa siya space. So pero ako lang is nagamit ko letter lang nga R. So pwede ra siya. Di siya bawal. Okay? Wala siya labag sa variable nga policy. Okay. Next is what will be the step 3? So naka-input na ko. Napabay laing requirements or wala na? What do you think? Napatay requirements to be processed? Okay. I think reduce ramay needed. Di ba? Okay? So next is the calculation or the process. So unsa din process? So area. So take note na nasa koy lain nga variable nga area. Kani. So na koy variable na pod nga area which is siya na pod ang sudlanan whatever the result sa process or sa calculation. So I think the formula of area of a circle is pi r squared. Di ba? Pi r squared. So, pi, so kabanam ta pilay value sa pi. So, 3.1416 times r times r. So, wala man tay, you can use also the caret sign. Caret sign. So, nakalimot kong butang. So, you can use also the caret sign. So, katong arrow pababaw. Bantay mo itong ana. Kita na siya sa keyboard na to. So, pwede siya gamiton or can be times R times R. So, from the input R, so, I am using this to process to get the result of area of a circle. So, the variable that I'm using for area of a circle is area only. Okay? Now, so after this, whatever the result of this process will going to this variable. So si area na ang mukupot sa answer. Okay? Gets? And then, after that, since na human siya og calculate, and then ang answer is gibutang na sa area, and it what will be the next step? So is to print area or to show the result. So this is our output. Okay? Na-gets? Then, what do you think? Unsa din ang step 5? Wag na pa step 5. So, wala pa mahuman ang atong algorithm. Gets ninyo? So, wala pa na human atong algorithm. So, step 5 is the end. So, dinha ra natapos ang atong algorithm. Okay? Any question? Wala? Okay. Let's proceed to another problem. So, problem number 2. So, write an algorithm to read two numbers and find their sum. Okay. Magsayon na no? So, based sa problem, so, dapat makaread ta or makagamit ta or mabasa nato ang duha ka number para makuha ang sum. So, what will be our input here or the required nga variable o mga required nga item para maka-calculate na to and then makuha ang result sa sum. Okay. Anything? Zaman. What will be our expected input and expected output based sa problem? Okay? So, based sa problem, dapat mo read ta or mo input ta og duha ka numbers. And then, mo gamit ba dahil ta og number sa atong variable? Di ba dili pwede? Dili ta pwede kay dili man ta pwede makalargo og what we call, when we create an algorithm, dili ta pwede makagamit dayon og number as our variable or our representative. So magamit jud ta og variable kay whatever nga imong i-input nga number or a value, pwede ra siya. Whereas if atong larguhan og input or ang atong algorithm is naka-compute na daan ang number or naka-input na daan ang number, so dili na siya pwede mailis-ilisan. Okay? Whereas og variable, siya representative, pwede ko bisag unsa nga number akong i-input para mo iyang i-process. Okay, so based on this problem, so what will be our input? So our input will be the first num and the second num. So di pa ni siya variable ha. Explanation lang ni siya. So this is our will be input. And our expected output is what? What do you think? Sum. Sum of the two numbers. Okay? So katong atong input mo'y atong kuan og sum. So now, what will be our first step? So daghan jud og dili masiro aning first step. Okay, what will be our first step? So start. Step 1 is start. Okay? Next is step 2 is read or input num 1. So, take note, nagamit na ko variable nga num1. Instead, first num1, second num1. So, di man siya pwede kay na siya ay space. So, ang akong gigamit for the representative sa first number is num1 nga variable. Okay? Next is, step 3 is read or input num2. So, sir, pwede ra na siya idungan? Yes, pwede. So, pwede ni siya nimo madungan ang duha ka input. So, what you are going is dili. No. So, dili lang nato siya idungan. Kay after this topic in Flogorithm or in flowchart, so naatay application nga gamiton din dili siya pwede nga input num1 din kama num2. Di siya pwede. So, dili siya pwede idungan. So, tagsa-tagsa dyan ang siya input. So, step 1 start. Step 2, input or read num1 or input num1. So, pwede ra. So, pwede nang walay slash. Pwede lang input num1. Then, step 3, input num2. Then, step 4 is, so, kwaon na nato ang iyang sum. And then, take note, naanasad ko'y bag-o nga variable nga sum. Okay? So, any number nga musod sa num1 o any number nga musod sa num2, mooy akong i-add. And then, after that, whatever the result of this operation, of this process, akong isod sa variable nga sum. Do you get it? Now, after that, manakog input na kog duha ka number, and then ako nang gi-process, and then akong process gisud nako sa variable nga sum. So what will be the next? Ato nang pakita ang outcome or ang output or ang result. So akong gi-print si sum para makita sa computer or ma-display. So you can use word print or display sum. Okay? So step 6 is the end. Okay? Step 6 is the end of algorithm. Okay? Now, next is this. Problem number 3. So write an algorithm to calculate the difference of E and B. Okay. Now, what will be our input based on the problem above? And also, what will be our expected output? And what will be our algorithm on this problem? Okay. So, asa man na ninyo siya answeran. So, you're going to do is to paste or don't upload or you can upload your answer to our FB Messenger group. Okay? Nakuha? So, sayon na ni. Pwede ninyo i-chat or pwede ninyo i-solve sa papildaan, and then inyo i-take picture and then upload sa atong FB Messenger. Okay? Para sad ma-aware ang uban nga naa na day gi trabaho sa algorithm. Okay? Then after that, so this is our exercise. So this exercise will be uploaded to our Google Classroom. Okay? So magbutang gyapon ko ngadto og kanang assignment title, maybe excerpt 2 dash algorithm. So under gyapon siya sa topic nga algorithm. Okay? And before this, after this exercise 2, then we proceed to answer and a question and answer, maybe sa group chat or can be in our video meet. So after that, quiz na dayon. So ang quiz maybe basin ngadto na ang may madugo gamay. Okay? Sige lang. Pangutana lang jud. So anha ra ta makat-on if kamauta mangutana. Okay? So mutubag ra jud ko sa inyo mga pangutana. Okay? And that's all for today. And goodbye and God bless. Be keep safe. Okay? Thanks. Thank you.